con tal euforia. Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo donde yace el sentimiento de vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo a mirar. En busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno. Buscando un ideal, un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar.
I don't know the song, but go with the flow. We'll just go with the flow.
Con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado.
Vengo. I don't know.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of
the
Sports. It's the Orlando Magic.
We're just the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, we're gonna get y'all guys a basketball game today.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. All fueled up and ready to go.
We got two basketball games today.
On the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Hardaway is out there with Anderson. Then there's Royal. Then there's Shaquille.
Yeah, we're gonna go against the Miami Heat.
In at the power forward. Now here's Shaq. The three from Anderson. Matthews with the rebound.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Nowitzki, that's for two. Stays with it. Off-balance shot. Nowitzki's got the opening field goal of the game for Dallas. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. We talked about how they plan to deal with Darren Williams. He said he can do it all offensively. Shoot, drive, and of course, pass. We've got to play aggressive, try to force him towards our help, and take the ball out of his hands as much as possible. Not easy, Kevin. Not
good job, Dallas.
Thanks again,
we got it. We got that three.
On defense, the Mavericks. It's a three-point game. To the wing right side. A three from Anderson. Nick Anderson knocks down the three.
Wow, 3-3.
That for a response.
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
And the shot is good from the
Oh, three.
Guys, it's going to be a tough
Three-pointer.
if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Dirk Nowitzki got his A game going on. Oh, we're gonna keep Dirk on the bench. Starters.
Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. Penny
O'Neal.
Shaq, and Shaq polishes it off. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Nowitzki a screen. There's the triple. And again, it's Darren Williams. Williams has got 6.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Hardaway for 3.
Hardaway.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shoots the 3. Dirk Nowitzki again from deep.
Three-pointer.
He's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
There's the screen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Magic shooting their first free throw this game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
I was in the paint. The blue area.
Hardaway against Williams. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Oh, that is
goaltending
defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Another three for Dallas.
17.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking
Wait,
the
what
technical
happened?
there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Magic have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Okay.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
We're going to put our rookies in.
The Magic trail by 6. O'Neal a screen on Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the
Got
shot.
people all coming off the bench now.
Fires the 3. And again, it's Dirk Nowitzki with the triple. Nowitzki's got 14 points.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. And he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Offensive rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Dallas. Scotty's checked in for the Magic. Shaw comes in for Anderson. .156 left to play in the first quarter. Hardaway against Williams. Hardaway kicks to Grant. A beautiful pass. Penny to set it up.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And he gets it to go.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
That's his first personal foul.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Ryan Shaw taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Bowie is checked in for Orlando. Good on the second free throw. Here is Williams. He's got 9. We've got 1:13 left in the first. No luck. The Magic trail by 12. On the wing, Scott. Uncovered. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, it's definitely been a shootout. But the team that can start playing some defense might have an edge.
Williams dishes to Pachulia. And Villanueva kicks to Matthews. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Villanueva. Drains the three-pointer.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
O'Neal misses.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
From deep three-point range, another 3 for Dallas.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Scott the pass to Shaw. From deep, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
Mavericks leading by 13. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Royal is out there with Tony. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Rollins in at the center position. And here is Hardaway after the three-pointer from Deron Williams. Back to Hardaway. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now here's Matthews. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's Hardaway. 19-point game. There's a screen. The pass to Royal. Deep two from Anderson. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Anderson's got 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Williams, that's good.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And Anderson has it in the corner. To the inside. Williams against Hardaway. Pass to Royal. 6 on the shot clock. High post try. Matthews with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Go on. I'm doing a timeout.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Look here. Powell, he's checked in for Pachulia. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. John Jenkins checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Williams. And a switcher also for Orlando. O'Neal's checked in for Rollins. Now here's Jenkins. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
And here is Hardaway following the three from John Jenkins. It's stolen by Jenkins. Puts up a three. Another three for Dallas.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Over to the left wing. And here's Anderson for three. Charlie Villanueva grabs the miss. Anderson's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Fires the three. That's good. Howell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy. Oh. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there. Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
From deep, another three for Dallas.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Hardaway kicks to Turner. Back to Hardaway. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at...
Oh, he was doing some major skywalking right there.
Was that flight cleared for landing? Did they get the clearance?
I didn't think he was ever coming down. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
To the paint, off the screen, Royal good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the basket good.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Villanueva against Hardaway. Another three for Dallas. Anderson kicks to Turner. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And you know what? We're watching exactly what the officials are seeing, Greg, from the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus. We've got the time right here, so they're making sure they got it right.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Dallas just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Whew, halftime.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Nowitzki has been playing really well. He has 17 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
I'll start out.
Here's Barea. Charlie Villanueva out there with Anderson. Then there's J.J. Barea. There's John Jenkins. And it's Powell in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
O'Neal dishes to Hardaway. The floater, and the layup is good. Hardaway has got 14.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Hardaway has gone 6 of 11 tonight. More makes than misses. Took him no time at all on that one. Barea's got 6 in the quarter.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's O'Neal. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Dallas ball. Mavericks timeout.
Dallas calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Confirm the change.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Barea. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'll switch in a little bit.
He's done about as much
The
as
starters
they could have hoped for today.
Hardaway passes to Anderson. Here's
the
Shaq.
starters get the rest. I'm playing a full card of 4.
O'Neal's got 8.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
From deep.
Oh,
No good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Royal.
JJ.
Here's Shaq. That's short off the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's Villanueva. Rebound by the Magic.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Anderson kicks to Shaq. Boom, he jams it straight down. Shaq's shooting percentage right now around 60% today, close to his career number. Here's Barea, 17 points in the game. It's good from long range. Barea's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Here's Grant. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Grant's got his second basket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
A nice shot by Barea.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
Hardaway with it. He's got 14. Passes it to Grant. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And he gets it to go.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Here's Hardaway. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Feels good.
From
The fatal.
point range, another three for Dallas.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's no
We're got another basketball game, so stick around.
In terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
And Anderson gets it to go.
You know, there's no
Against
better
the
sign
Miami
how
Heat
efficiently the
and,
team is operated than their assist numbers.
I don't know.
And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful.
I'll find out. Stay tuned.
And the shot is good.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Hardaway passes to Roy. The dish to O'Neal.
About to put their starters in.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Scotty's checked in for Royal. Bowie comes in for Anderson. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. Orlando moving the ball around. Screen by Grant. Down low. O'Neal. And he dunks it after the pick. Frees him up.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Here is Shaw, guarded by Foul call that time in the way. Two chances at the free throw line here. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Oh, that was all me.
No good.
Wow. Boy, they just can't seem to catch a break at the line here in the second half. But you know what? I think at the free throw line, you often make your own breaks. It's one thing to get there. The other half of it is you got to knock them down.
Collins checked in for Orlando. Here's Barea. Another three for Dallas.
Strong ball for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
We're about to put them in.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Magic have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. .51 seconds left in the third quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
That drops. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Here is Shaw. 5 points in the game. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Shaw's got 4 this quarter.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Barea dishes to Villanueva. Puts up a 3. That's good. Villanueva's got 14 points. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. They set the screen. Here's Scott. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Mavericks ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we And thanks again. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Scott. Rollins is out there with Turner. Then there's Shaw, and it's Bowie in at the 2.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Dallas calls timeout. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And here is Nowitzki. From downtown, Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor, 7 for 7.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
They double him with Nowitzki. Down low. Here's Rollins. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
To the left side wing. Nowitzki for 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Shots good by Turner.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. And since the start of the fourth quarter, that 3-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the 3-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
No one near him. They get it again. Now the pass to Bowie. Here is Shaw. There's the pick. Another shot. It's deflected. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the middle. Got a piece of it. The feed to Scott. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
To the paint, here's Turner. Parsons with some nice D. And the Mavericks with possession here. Nowitzki for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Turner off the drive, and he lays it straight in. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside. No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Inside, and he slams it one-handed.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Here is Shaw. To the middle. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark.
That'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here is Shaw. Outside Turner. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Nowitzki. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Rollins with a screen on Williams. Here's Turner. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Turner. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man. And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Rollins. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Rollins against Nowitzki. Lets it go. And that's good for 2. Nowitzki's got 46 points.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
I close my eyes on the dance floor and forget about you.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. It's the Miami Heat taking on San Antonio. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Haslam. Williams is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And he gets it to go.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Aldridge with a screen on Williams. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Fades away. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Aldridge has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Williams kicks to Haslam. Outside Williams, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Heat shooting their first free throw this game. And the technical free throw is good. Kicks it to Wade. Dishes it to Walker. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Parker with a clean look. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And here's Miami. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. They'll be up against a future Hall of Famer in Tim Duncan in this one, and I asked him how Duncan changes what they do on the defensive end. He relayed that he told his guys not to be over-aggressive with him in the post, saying, if we start fighting on every fake he throws our way, we'll all be in foul trouble. We can't let that happen. We'll see if they can avoid just that, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Outside Williams. He dishes it to Walker. And Aldridge comes over to help. And Haslam kicks to Shaq. And the layup's good off the glass.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Parker passes to Duncan. From the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Wade. To the inside. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Wade. O'Neal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Here's Duncan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Williams kicks to Wade. He feeds it to O'Neal. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Duncan outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What a performance, Kevin. It seems like every 3 he shoots is falling for him. He's in the zone.
Left side, Walker. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Duncan. Good on the triple. Duncan's got 12 points in the game.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Shaq with the screen. Walker with it. He's picked up by Parker. And Walker kicks to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Shaq dishing to Haslam. And good on the basket. Book it.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. great team play.
It's Parker outside, and again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Group in for the Heat. Barron's checked in. Morning comes in for Udonis Haslem. Anderson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Payton in for Jason Williams. Payton kicks to Barron. There's a good screen. Anderson passes to Morning. The shot is off. Aldridge with some nice D. Spurs leading by 10. Duncan outside. Three-pointer, and the officials call a traveling violation. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Heat also with the sub. Wright, he's checked in for Walker. Morning kicks to Wright. It's Anderson with the drive. The Heat shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And San Antonio has possession. It's a 10-point game. Here's Mills. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Payton against Leonard. Morning a screen on Leonard. Here's Payton. Again, the miss by the Heat.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
And it's the Heat on the break. And here they go. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got it back down to within single digits for the Heat.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan, he's checked in for West. Aldridge comes in for Boris Diaw. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. San Antonio leading by 8. And here is Green. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Duncan drains it from beyond the arc.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Fires the three and released it in time, but it's off the mark. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 11. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
West out there with Ginobili. Then it's Mills. Then it's Ray McCallum. That's the San Antonio 5. The tray. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
San Antonio leading by 12. And here's Mills from the arc, and that one's good. Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wade with it, picked up by Ginobili. And Wright kicks to Shaq.
Boom, dun, dun, dun,
Inside. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Right outside. There's the dish to Wade. The feed to Payton. And it's Wade penetrating. And he gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
San Antonio calls timeout. Here, Walker's checked in. Spurs leading by 14. And here's Mills for 3. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You know, it's quite surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
I did not travel.
They've been able to overcome some of this play, but they need to clean it up in the second half. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Haslam, that's good.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
And here's Mills from the arc, and that's going to be a travel.
Hey guys, just a little too nonchalant there. There's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Morris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Ray McCallum. And Miami also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And Shaq with the slam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Mills, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Dion. Aldridge comes in for David West. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Pass to Williams. He kicks it to O'Neal. The 9-foot shot. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Duncan outside. Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel.
I did not travel. God damn.
10.
Oh my, I did not travel.
Wade with it. Outside. Walker. Back to Wade.
I did not fucking. I did
Let
not.
him into the lane.
I'll tell you that's a
You see the
travel.
screen that was set for him. I mean, that was how
There.
he got to
There.
the
I'll
rim.
travel now. I'll travel.
Screen
Yeah.
play. Won't show
Come
up
on.
with the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely.
Don't underestimate me.
That took the shooter right out of the play. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And the Heat call time here. Anderson in for Dwayne Wade. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Walker. Great D that time from Leonard. Spurs leading by 11. Duncan outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Shaq with a screen. To the paint. Off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Morning a screen on Duncan. Williams attacking. And it's sent back by Aldridge. .132 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Duncan. And the 3 ball is good. Duncan's got 24.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Morning with the screen. Williams double team. Anderson with the ball. Now Green defending. Scooped up. Duncan with the block. Seconds left in the first half. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And the Heat with some changes. Barron's checked in. And it's right in for Walker. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Leonard against Williams. Wright dishes to Williams. Wright sets a screen. Anderson outside. Puts up a 3. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Spurs leading by 15. 27 seconds left here in the second. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense is a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
That's good. Green's got his first points of the night. 8 seconds left here in the second. It's Anderson with the drive. No good off the front eye.
And that's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Spurs leading by 17. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Nice numbers here from Duncan. He's got 24 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Williams out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Haslam. And it's Walker in at the small forward.
Watch out now. Duncan is starting to go off.
Inside. And Shaq with the slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Spurs leading by 17. Parker passes to Duncan. Got that bucket in no time at all. Duncan's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Parker kicks to Duncan, puts one up from 19, and it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat trail by 18. Pass to O'Neal. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
With the points he's racked up in the paint, he's taking some pressure off of their perimeter shooters. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
San Antonio calls timeout. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Mills from the arc. Good on the shot. Mills has got 9.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Wade dishes to Walker. Here's Williams. Haslam a screen. Heat moving the ball around. Walker with a clean look. Again, the Heat good for 2. Now here's Mills. He's got 9. With the shot. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the Heat call time here.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
The Heat trail by 19 to the inside. Payton. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Payton's got his first points of the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Shots good by Mills.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And the shot is good. Haslam's got 8 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Ginobili, that's good.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Payton up top, covered by Mills, and finished off by Walker.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Inside, and Shaq with the slam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Payton kicks to Shaq. Unloads from 13. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by O'Neal. Shaq's got his third assist on the night. San Antonio leading by 20. Mills. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
O'Neal kicks to Payton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Payton's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Wade passes to Walker. Back to Wade. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by West. And the Spurs pushing it up now. West leading the charge. That's good. West has got his first bucket of the night. Miami with the ball. Wade outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The Heat making a switch here. Barron's checked in. Mourning comes in for Udonis Haslem. Anderson, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Williams in for Payton. Now Mills. 22 points for him. Takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Anderson outside, tries a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Wade drives in. The kick out to Williams. The pass to Mourning. Anderson outside. On the wing, Williams. They shoot again. And no good trying to get that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Spurs running away with it. And we're coming right back after. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And Miami has possession. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Williams against Leonard. The kick out to Anderson. Outside Williams. Passes to Barron. Clock at 6. Rebound by Parker.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Mourning. Brown comes in for Anderson, and Jones subbed in for Jason Williams. Haslem a screen. Jones drives in. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And that one's good. Duncan.
Did I even travel? No.
Hand. I mean, he's one of
Oh,
those
he got 35 points.
that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Timeout called, the Heat. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Here we go. We're back out. We're back out. Going to score.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shoots it, and it's San Antonio with another.
And really, nobody better than Duncan at hitting shots like that.
And here are the Heat.
Come on, Dunkin' Donut.
Wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Dun, 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 dun,
Right
dun.
with a screen on Parker. To the middle. Here's Barron. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Barron's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Parker against Brown. Barron loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Monty's checked in for Duncan. Diallo comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Tony Parker. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. That's a different sense because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And he gets it to go. And here are the Heat now. On the wing, Jones. Here's Brown. Not enough on that one as it misses. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Second chance effort. West can't hit.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
on it.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Brown dishes to Jones. Feeds it to Barron. Heat moving the ball around. There's Brown with the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Ginobili with the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown. Just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Duncan. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A different look for Miami. Morning's checked in for Haslem. And it's Anderson in for Brown. Left to play in the final quarter. Duncan outside. Tries it from 19. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Duncan's got 43 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Barron, good.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Anderson kicks to Jones. Right against Parker. And right, here we go. Here's Barron. Takes it off the glass.
A really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
2 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And that one's good. Duncan.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Anderson kicks to Morning. Right from outside. And yes, sir, that one drops. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. San Antonio calls timeout. They're leading by 29. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
Here's Duncan. Good.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
We did it. About 2 games a day. Played Mavericks, Magic, Spurs, Miami. Pretty good on that. So get us a A+, leave the subscribe button, hit the bell, and subscribe to Drew8824. Thank you. I hope it was good. Duncan was the Jordan of the game.